Welcome back to Just My Opinion, where we talk about our opinions. Hey!
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Good. Fantastic.
Guys, it's been a minute.
It has.
I mean, you guys don't, see that because obviously we post videos every month. But we haven't seen each other in a minute.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. So, I mean, whatever.
But
we're here.
We are here. And as you've already read in the title, we are here for a part 2 for one video that we've already done.
Oh my gosh.
But this time we're going more in depth.
Yes. Am I the a-hole? But last time we just read the titles and just gave our opinions no matter if they were in the wrong or
Yep.
Because you can make yourself sound really, really good in the title and then you go into it and you're like,
you are wrong, honey.
yeah. you're in the wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're going to be reading more in depth and we've had to paraphrase so much.
People put these on Reddit like they're books.
Please, if you're going to the Am I an A-hole subreddit, please keep it to 3 paragraphs minimum. I don't need to know who your grandmother's aunt cousin's friend was.
And how old they were.
Or what their social security number is. I don't need to know any of that.
Because they put everything out there.
They put everything that is not relevant to the story.
No.
I've taken 5 paragraph long stories and paraphrased them to 2 sentences.
Yeah. It's so if
please
they're a little
make
jumbled,
it easier for us.
Yeah. Because we're the ones reading them.
Yeah.
And giving our opinions.
And guess
them.
who doesn't like to read? Us.
Me. I don't.
I don't like to read either.
Olivia asked me last night if I had read this one book, and I was like, no.
The Scarlet Letter. Don't read it. It's not good.
I wouldn't read it, but no, I've never read it because I don't like reading. So, but
yeah,
you want to start us off?
Sure. So, I have this girl was tipsy and wanted to be walked home at night because she was scared, so she didn't want to walk alone. Asked a guy friend to walk her home after a party was starting to end, the party was coming to a close. He immediately seemed super annoyed but ended up going after a friend gave him grief. It was a 20-minute walk and he complained the whole time and made fun of her for being scared. She also got drunk texts from guys from the party giving her grief about being scared. Is she the a-hole? No. What?
Because number one, it's scary, as a girl to walk by yourself.
It's scary being a girl.
But, being made fun of by people for, being scared of walking alone is, crazy.
Yeah. Men are really good at not being able to put themselves in women's shoes.
Yeah.
Ever. It's terrifying being a woman at night. Even if I'm...
In the day.
In the day, even. I could be with, my whole family and I'm still scared at night.
Yeah. And especially say you're out of town and you're somewhere that you're not
you
used
don't
to.
know.
I definitely wouldn't walk by myself.
No.
I wouldn't even make a guy walk by themselves.
No.
You just need to be nice. Common decency.
Absolutely not wrong. I would hope I would have someone walk me home.
I agree. I would like
it. And it's not that hard.
No,
literally just talk how do you think the party went? I think it was good.
And you can walk in silence. It's okay.
That's perfectly fine. I can walk in silence all day long.
Me too.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think they're wrong for making fun of her for asking somebody to walk with her.
Men are also really good for making fun of women for being scared of something.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But then it's when you guys are scared of roaches, I can't say a thing.
No. God forbid.
But it is both ways. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Mine is, am I wrong for asking my girlfriend to put her phone away? Last night I planned a nice date night for me and my girlfriend. I booked some cocktail bars and bowling. And it's the first date we've had in a while since we've been busy. We got to the restaurant and we ordered drinks and her phone vibrated with text messages. So I asked who it was and she told me just her mom. Well, after that, it kept going off with friends and her mom, and every single time she applied. I kindly asked her to put her phone away since we're having a nice date night, and she told me she can't just ignore people. I merely mentioned I could answer them, or that she could answer them later in the car after dinner, and she disagreed and said that I was overreacting and that it wasn't that big of a deal. I mentioned I'd rather just go back home than spend time with my girlfriend who doesn't want to hang out with me. I told her we could still go bowling if she agreed to put her phone away.
Not the a-hole.
I agree. I feel like, especially since, like, it's been time since they've been able to go out on a date, like, he's not wrong for asking for one night for her to, like, not have her phone.
If this is, like, a moment that doesn't happen often, notifications will be there in an hour, 2 hours, 5 hours even. You know, if it's an emergency, the person that's texting you will call you. I hope. If you're in an emergency, do not text me because I
won't answer.
I will not answer if I'm doing something. If I'm not doing something, then I'll gladly respond to you. But no, not the a-hole.
I just, like, I feel bad for him, and, like, he spent, because he was like, I planned, in the, like, longer version, he planned more stuff that night, but it's just, like, she just didn't seem interested in wanting to do it.
And not that's responding or, like, just being on your phone in general. It's, like, makes you seem like you're interested, because you should be. And also for, like, her, if it was true and it was her mom, like, texting her mom knows that she's out. Yeah. Like, I'm sure my mom said, wouldn't by the way, me. I'm not going to be responding for a while. I'm not going to have my phone out, going on a date, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. My mom wouldn't be bothering me. She'd, like, probably text me once, and then I'd be like, hey, you know, and then, but, like, she'd know, and she wouldn't bother me, so I feel bad for the poor guy. Yeah. I don't think he's wrong at all.
I mean, good for him for, like, telling her, too. It's
I know,
hard to, like, bring stuff up like that.
Yeah,
it's usually especially very awkward.
In the moment, too.
Yeah, it's usually very awkward. Yeah. Sister is officiating her brother's wedding and wants an ASL interpreter at the wedding for her deaf boyfriend. Brother's fiance said they would not be hiring an interpreter because they wouldn't have interpreters for non-English speaking family members. Sister argued that a disability is not comparable to non-native speakers.
I agree.
I agree with the sister.
The one who said that she should have a ASL translator. Yeah, I agree. Because it's like
I can't help being deaf.
Yeah. But you can learn a language.
You can learn any language.
Yeah.
Like, if I would go to a wedding that was not in English, you know, weddings can still be enjoyed. Like, I love weddings.
And also, there's a thing called Google Translate. Just turn that puppy on.
Literally.
And just listen to that.
I mean, also at a wedding, I feel like you don't really need to have an interpreter because it's kind of like common knowledge what's going on at a wedding. Yeah. Unless it's like a really specific culture where it's not like here. Because I know there's some, like, very different cultures. But still, you can put the pieces together. When they kiss,
they're married.
Clap. They're married.
Yeah, but I feel like, and, like for me, like, I don't speak Spanish, but I understand it. So it's like, I would understand what's going on. But, like, he can't help being deaf.
No, he really can't.
And I bet, like, the sister was probably in the wedding, so she can't interpret for him. Yeah. So it's like, I don't feel like
officiating, I think that was like her, like, being the pastor.
Oh,
like,
she's officiating. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, no, she can't.
Yeah, she can't
be holding the Bible and, like,
Yeah, because I mean, if she was, like, sitting beside him, I'd be like, sure, she can be his interpreter.
Yeah. But
I agree with the sister. Yeah. That's kind of rude.
I agree.
The brother's part.
Yeah. My next one is, am I wrong for not trusting my husband after he cheated on me? I don't know why I laughed.
What? So there's nothing funny going on.
I think it's just because, like, just the title makes me like,
are you serious?
Why are you with him?
Why are you asking this question?
But, so, we'll get into it. My husband cheated on me when I was pregnant with our son. Lady. Run away. He also spent money on drugs when we weren't financially stable. He admitted that he's lied to me and done things behind my back. I'm in charge of our money, so I ask him for receipts when he spends money, and he always forgets. I also brought up the fact that he never remembers to give me the receipts for these things, and his answer is always to just trust him. But how do I trust somebody like this?
You don't.
And in the longer version, it was like he's admitted to lying to me because the truth hurts more. And I'm like if somebody told me that I'd turn door, I'd walk
Right.
my happy little butt out.
I don't care if the truth hurts me. I'd rather the truth than be lied to.
Please.
Because you lying to me, okay, I don't know you how I think I know you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you're not who I think you are.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I get that it probably is hard to obviously like raise a kid by yourself.
Yeah.
But if like her family is in her life, then her family will help her raise her kid.
Yeah.
But after you've been cheated on when you're pregnant,
when you're pregnant,
your son is like, I'd be like, you got to get out.
Yeah.
I can't. And then it's like she was saying more that like they're just not like financially stable, and she works and he always spends like money that they don't have.
Yeah.
And it's like somebody in the comments was like, he's probably spending more money on like drugs and other things that's not used for their family. And I'm like, yeah, she's like providing for them.
Yeah, if he's lying to you about one thing, he's probably lying about multiple
Everything.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, one's a liar, always a liar.
Yeah. So she's not wrong for the, like, how she feels, but she's wrong for staying in it.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And especially, like, you don't want to stay in that relationship. And you also don't want your child to grow up in that situation. Because then that trickles down to the child, and then the child could turn out like, you know, the father or the mother, and it's just, no.
Nobody's time for that.
No. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I still can't believe you chuckled when you read that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, guys, I'm sorry if my voice is a little raspy. It's a little too late to be saying that now, but
yeah,
I know she's breaking.
Yeah, I was like, you sound like a boy today. Well, this talks about periods, so if you don't like hearing about periods, well, suck it up. Girlfriend started her period and bled on her clothes, which she wasn't able to clean due to not being able to do laundry for a few days at her place. Did laundry at her sort of boyfriend's house and spent the night. May I also add that this girl is 23 and her so-say boyfriend is like 37?
That's a pretty big age gap.
That's a really big age gap. Used a super tampon before going to sleep, but still ended up bleeding on bed sheets. Boyfriend got mad and told her to leave his house. Am I the a-hole?
No.
No. We don't ask to bleed. We really don't. No. And especially like getting mad over something that you can't control. It's kind of like going back to like the interpreter. Like,
yeah. Like you can't, like, if I had a way to prevent it, I would.
Absolutely. That's why she put it in a tampon.
Yeah, but it's like you can't control what happens.
No. Yeah. He was much more vulgar in what he said towards her, which I didn't add. But yeah. The least we need is a man like yelling at us.
Yeah.
Like that's the least.
Because we already feel bad.
We're going through so much stuff. Like, you do not want to know how we feel right now. And you're not making it better.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not the a-hole.
No, sweetheart, you're not wrong.
No.
He is.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for feeling left out and offended? My significant other of 7 years has been invited on a cruise to the Bahamas by his adult son.
Oh.
If it was a father-son bonding trip, I'd have no issue with it. But the son is bringing his girlfriend, and she's bringing a friend. No one bothered to ask me if I wanted to or was able to go. I would never stand in his way or try to keep him from going, but right about now, I'm pretty baffled. And it's going to be hard to bite my tongue. Am I overreacting? No. Because I agree. Like, if it was a father-son bonding trip, fine.
Or even if it was just, like, an all-mans trip.
Yeah.
Like, sure, the son can invite, like, some guy friends.
But he's taking his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's taking a friend.
And this who just wrote this is the mom?
Yeah.
Could you imagine not inviting your mom on a trip?
Yeah, I would. I'd be out.
I can understand if your mom is like just a horrible person and you also don't speak to her.
Yeah.
Like if she's just not in the picture.
Yeah.
But just not inviting her?
But no, she's like in like more of it. She's like pretty clearly involved like in their lives and they're like close and stuff. But
are they divorced?
No. They're together.
What?
So
Oh my gosh, girl.
That's why it kind of like my brain goes a little bit. Yeah.
Do not bite your tongue. What?
I'd speak up.
I mean, your son's an adult, so surely he can be able to handle it.
Yeah.
But I mean, good Lord. Your mom? The girl who birthed you.
Right, I'd feel so
You're
bad.
not inviting her on a trip to the Bahamas. On a cruise. Yeah. No. I need to hear how this turns out. Because I need an update. So, this person had a large 95th birthday party for their grandmother. Got catering for the party, and it costed $700.
Okay.
Yeah. Their cousin came with containers for her husband, and children, but was stopped and told she can't take anything home because she didn't help pay for anything and that the leftovers were going to their grandmother. Argued that the catering was the grandmother's gift, not the cousin's. Am I the a-hole? No.
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 Not to me.
Not to me. There is nothing more I hate than like people who don't contribute but still think they like deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wrong.
Absolutely wrong.
Well, yeah, and I agree. Like, if you didn't help contribute towards like the party or set it up or do anything, like I totally get if you brought something or you helped set it up or whatever.
Or like you put like $100 towards it. Like she even tried to say like she would pay like $10 for her food, and she also said that she got like the grandmother a gift, which the gift was like kind of cheap.
Well, but so if you're gonna pay $10 for food from your grandma's 95th birthday, then go to McDonald's.
Right. Also, it's your grandmother.
Yeah.
Like, come
She's
on.
allowed to have leftovers.
Yeah.
I'd give all my
it's
leftovers
her
to my
birthday.
nana.
Yeah, unless the grandmother specifically said like, hey,
Take
food. I'm not going to eat in like all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But I think it's rude to like show up with containers.
Like showing up with like, that's like
I'm walking in with my
there
Tupperware,
prepared, ready to take food. That was $700.
That's insane.
I could not imagine having the audacity,
the mindset, like. And did she like think it was okay? Like I would if I saw somebody show up to my house with Tupperware.
And apparently this cousin has done this multiple times.
Yeah, probably. It sounds about right.
Yeah, once a food taker, always a food taker.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. My boyfriend has been doubting me. Recently, me and my boyfriend's relationship has hit a thin line. He's assuming that I don't love nor care for him anymore. He told me it's because I don't seem to be hanging out with him as much as I did when our relationship first started. I replied to him that for the past 9 months, I've hung out with him nonstop on top of keeping up good grades, and that I can get burned out from hanging out with him. I'm aware he relies on me too much. I'm still hanging out with him in evenings and FaceTime him. During the day, I do school and hang out with other friends while he's at work. Am I wrong for this?
No.
But I feel like you put yourself in that situation of him feeling like he needs you to be
like
happy.
Constantly being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she could have done that to herself. But also, I mean, like you don't really know until you've seen it
like
for a
the
couple
most
months.
like the healthiest thing like a couple can do is like have time apart from each other.
Yeah.
Like if you're with each other all the time, I don't care how much I love you, I'm gonna get annoyed of you.
Yeah.
Not you, because I hardly ever see you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, you need
your separation.
Yeah, you need something that you do that he doesn't do, and he needs something that he does and you don't do.
And also you can like look to it deeper, like why doesn't he have friends?
Right. Like that's like the worst thing like you can do is like your significant other is your only friend.
Yeah.
Because like when they're not there, it's like, okay, well, what else do I do?
And like I get it, like sometimes your friends can't hang out and you're
that's
just
absolutely
stuck.
fine.
It's okay to be by yourself and watch some TV.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Uh-huh.
But like if like you go into the relationship and you notice that they don't have any friends, like you might want to be a little ready that you're going to be hanging out with them the
and
entire
they
time.
might be a little bit clingy.
Yeah. Yep.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a hair.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't.
Not that we know what that feels like, but we've heard
horror stories.
And we've witnessed it.
We have witnessed it, and boy, it doesn't turn out good.
No.
But no, I don't think she's wrong.
I don't either.
I think y'all need to have time apart.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also she's keeping up good grades.
Yeah.
I mean, keeping up good grades, having a relationship, work, having other friends.
Like, it's a balance.
Taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she's wrong.
She's not wrong.
So.
No. Yeah. We would have did more, but they were
Y'all, when we say that these were like legit
long.
books, I'm
like
not even
over
kidding.
1,000 words, because people on Reddit love to write.
And
they
then it's like,
take it to a publisher.
When you go in depth to the comments, there's more. Like,
It's like
they add
continued in the comments,
and then it's like the edit from like 2 days ago, and it just like keeps going. And I'm like, man, I can't
they
like
literally
break that up.
there's like a maximum of like 5,000 words, and then at the end it says continued in comments.
Yeah. And I just
Guys, please. I don't even read this much for school.
No.
No. And it's even worse when you get to the end and it's like really boring.
Yeah, it's so interesting at the start, and then when it actually gets to the story part, it's
really
boring.
boring. Like, really.
And I'm like, man, that's not entertaining to talk about.
No. Or when you can like tell what's gonna happen just by like the caption. It's like, I didn't need to read all this. No.
So
Keep it short.
Yeah,
please.
Short and sweet.
We would have had
Like
more
us.
than 4 each, but we literally were on Reddit for 2 hours.
Yeah, trying to like depict. It was rough, but
No. Oh my gosh.
I mean, we always have fun.
Yeah, we will do this again because these are my favorite type of episodes.
I love these.
talking about other people's issues.
They're so fun.
They're so fun. Yeah. We'll do it again.
Of course.
Yeah.
But you know us. We love you guys
Of course.
so much. XOXO
JMP.
JMP. Jump.